Alright, here in Bellevue, fun fact, I wholesaled this property here, 70 Kendall. It's a triplex, but this is 69 Kendall, freshly remodeled. Let's go inside and take a look. So first thing off the bat, I noticed on the exterior is brand new doors, windows, looks like brand new OVT. New windows, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8 windows just in this front. Sunroom here. New drywall, looks like. New molding, new fireplace. Fixture, paint, drywall. I'm sure they did the whole nine. It looks like they did the whole nine here. And as you can see, next door still has is showing its age. So I think that you can see a lot of these properties here in the Bellevue area. The city of Pittsburgh is down that way, so we're here in the Northside. But looks like they have some leftover black backsplash here. Floors seem all level. It's not creaky at all in this house. Looks like they have they plugged the old gas lines here. New appliances, cabinets, countertops. So yeah, that's my guess, was the backsplash was supposed to go here, but as you can see, there's a little outlet there. Yeah, looks nice. Probably, I'm gonna give these guys a call. I have a pretty cool deal that I'll be announcing here in the next couple of weeks. We just have to finalize. Looks like it's just a little faulty here. Honestly, it looks like that's part of the packing, so that's not even faulty. New siding, windows, downspouts, porch. They even added some retaining walls here. Looks like enough parking for at least 2 to 3 cars. Nice little backyard, not much maintenance, just nice. It's kind of cool what the neighbors did here. If you were to purchase this house, you could almost have like an ADU. You'd be pulling in almost another $1,000 a month. Looks like a brand new what the heck you call those? AC. Looks good. Property looks really nice. I believe this property is hitting the market at $270,000, $269,000. Just lock this back up. It's important to come out, especially once flips are done. I remember when I was wholesaling across the street, that property, this property was being renovated. I was always curious, what's being done, what's it look like on the inside, because it's going to be a comparable, obviously, when it moves in the future. As you can see, a newer fuse box, furnace looks new, hot water tank looks newer. Actually, the furnace doesn't look new, but it looks manageable. A little bit of sitting water here. So that could be from a couple different things. Just trying to see where this water's coming from. Okay, so you can see, if you look here, guys, you can see these streak marks coming in off this wall. And that's, it's just coming in through the foundation. So it is very common to see this. It's a lot of water, though, just sitting there for a property that was recently done. So, as you guys know, our E Street property looks like a new gas meter, too. As you can see, you can see the water damage here. It's former water damage. Obviously, these houses aren't going to be completely perfect. You can see a little bit more evidence of water there. But all in all, this place is really... Look at the old floor pillars. This is your infamous... This would be where your infamous Pittsburgh potty would be. Clearly, they removed it, capped it. But everything else looks pretty solid down here. The frames look good. Not too... apart from that little puddle there, not too much moisture. You see a little bit more maybe right here coming in on the ground, but all in all, not too bad. If this was a rental, obviously you'd want to add the washer and dryer. If it's a medium term, I should say. If it's a long term, just leave that for the tenants to get, in my opinion. Just save on costs, because you're going to be looking at another, $1,500 for a washer and dryer total. And then you got like a little cold storage room, maybe not even cold storage, just another little storage room. You can see that water damage I was talking about earlier. Yeah, you can see some that sitting water right there. It's funny with these basements, they crack so much just from water coming in, freezing, stuff like that. And you can actually like step on some of these tiles and hear a move. I know an East Street or one rental has that, and it's happening in here too. That's not uncommon. But let's make sure all these lights turn off before I leave the downstairs. Yep, looks good. All right, continue on upstairs, see what we're working with. You can see they didn't even install a refrigerator. Kind of silly, not silly, but you're not going to have a full-size freezer refrigerator in this house, just based on the fact that they left you, I don't know, right around 3 feet, not even a room for a full-sized or a partial-sized. Another thing I would try to work on is just like there's, finishing touches, stuff like that. I'm sure whoever's putting in an offer on this place, I would recommend them putting that in. The clause, new carpet on the stairs, putting in the clause to get it cleaned. Looks good painted. We have the same handrail here on East Street, so looks a lot better than ours. Granted, they didn't have 3 coats of paint on theirs yet. Basically a closet for not much, just a utility closet. Going upstairs, not much of a heat difference, maybe 2 to 3 sub 5 degrees difference. So it's maybe they put in new insulation. Here's bedroom number 1, ceiling fan, 2 windows, little closet, a little bigger than the last one. Yeah, much bigger than the last hallway closet. Take a look at bedroom number 2 here across the hall. Yeah, I like this. Simple, clean. Looks like a little bug up there. 2 windows facing the street. Looks like new shingles. Like I said, I did wholesale this triplex across the street. I wish I'd purchased it, but hindsight's 20/20, as they all say. And the terms on that deal was pretty cool. It was the first seller finance deal I've ever negotiated. And the end buyer actually got a pretty sweet deal. So we negotiated $10,000 down. We agreed to 6 months, no payment, and then 4 to 5% interest. So that was a pretty good deal. And now we're like, my partner and I are like, oh, wish we bought that. Here's bedroom number 3. Actually, this wouldn't be considered a bedroom. All right, it is. My bad. There's a closet. So there's bedroom 3. It's actually, they stuffed a pretty good amount of bedrooms up here. Nice little closet as well. And then last but not least, the 4th bedroom. It's like the mini bedroom. You could use this as an office, but yeah, I'd have to give it a Google search and see what the minimums are. As you can see, they just paved. This is on Kendall, 69 Kendall. And as you can see, they replaced the street. And I do believe they were, as you can see, some of the lines into the house, they replaced I want to say the water lines into the properties recently here in Pittsburgh, North Pittsburgh. Here's the bathroom. Looks like they did a tub here, and then they just, I wonder if this is one of those complete sets, or it's put these vapor barriers in, and it's an interesting light there. You'd want to get something to cover the moisture going up there, in my opinion, but I'm no expert. Vanity looks good, toilet good, nothing crazy here. So So yeah, like I said, this property's hitting the market at $269,000. I'm gonna close up all the doors here just to make sure, keep it as cool as possible for these current owners. And then you have access to a little attic, nothing crazy. Yeah, there's no blinds or curtains in this property, which is another hidden expense. With this with buying properties like this, you got to keep that in mind. You don't have any. Number one, you don't have a refrigerator, no washer dryer. You have no blinds or curtains. So these are just some of the things that I look at, or I'm looking for, really, when it comes to properties like this. But other than that, I'm really thoroughly impressed with this property. As you guys know and saw in the basement, this front room is kind of where a lot of that moisture was coming in. And there's not, walking out onto this platform, I don't feel any defamation in the ground. It feels all level. So that's a huge plus that a lot of these properties you just can't avoid. And it looks like they did a good job with that. So let's go take a look around back real quick and show the exterior of the property. And then, yeah, take a look at that. Looks like we got someone else pulling up to take a look at the house. Downspouts away from the house. As you can see, that thing's definitely getting some use. So it was repointed recently. They were doing this update. It's a gas meter too. Everything looks pretty good out here. No carpenter, but looks like everything is done right here. At least done pretty well. As you can see, some birds aren't paying their rent yet. All the fascia looks good. Soffit looks good. Then you have, like I said, this little parking pad back here. It should fit a couple cars, which is huge in the north side of Pittsburgh because there is very limited parking, and most of it is on street or one car parking. As you can see, they have a plethora. All right, guys, so this will be it for this property. We have a fun announcement making here in the next couple days. I look forward to telling you guys that was a very big seller finance deal. Just to give you a little bit of the terms: 0% interest, seller finance for, I think it's 15 years, and then we are doing about $12,000 down on a duplex and a very. So I'm looking forward to telling you about that one. Looks like they even replaced all the glass down here, so they did a really good job. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video and learned something.